I agree with you, Cassandra. I think it exists and it's out there, but we have to put ourselves in a position where he finds us.
True.
Not us go find him, because that's what the book say. The book say he'll find himself and get things. So I think it's out there. I don't think it's delusional as well. Like, cause I want what I want, and I don't want to settle for what I want. But I do feel like if I want what I want and I'm not what I want, okay, say for example, if I find a man that I want with all the characteristics that I want, but I'm not 100% of what he wants, but then there comes a compromise because he's gonna fall short in some area. So, but I agree, it's out there. We just gotta find it. Well, he gotta find it.
That's right, Pig. He got to find me.
Okay. But what you think about it, man?
Give me a hot second.
Okay, we'll go to you, Stan G. Come on,
Jay. Okay, now, just to throw this out there, like I said, I really just don't. All of this is Buddy go for highlights. Okay, so he put this out there as a lightning rod topic, and she kind of over exaggerated the what she was trying to do. She kind of overkilled the point she was trying to make, but as Cassandra and Peg have both made perfect examples of exactly what she was talking about, whether it was not on, rather it was not on that scale into which the woman on the video was talking about, both of y'all outside of y'all mouth just said, you know what? I know I'm looking for this person. He got da 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 da, and I know he out there. And the thing about it is, no, he not. He not. And that's the point. That is the definition of delusional. He's not. He's not.
That's not delusional. Delusional is saying that you want something that don't exist.
Wait. I let y'all talk. I shut the hell up. I put the phone on mute. I let y'all talk. I let y'all get y'all little point across. No. That is the absolute definition of it. That perfect guy. It's not out there. It's not out there.
He didn't say he'd be perfect.
No.
But
the credentials that you listed off.
I didn't list all the credentials. I said I know that it has been done.
He can be a good provider. He can do this. You listed off some credentials, and that was just the top part of your list.
I didn't say that was my list.
Then why?
I was saying it's possible. Yeah, that is something I want. A good provider.
She has seen men who have been that way before, so that's why she says it's not delusional. Because if you were looking at if somebody said they saw a unicorn, you be like,
I heard the analogy, and I think the analogy was wrong.
No, it wasn't. Do you not know men that have been good providers to their families?
But that's just one check.
Okay.
That's just one check. You have more than one check, though, correct?
True.
Okay, so stop saying, oh, that's the end all to be all a good provider.
No, that's not. Because, but what I'm saying is, I know for me, what I do want, I didn't list all my qualities. But for what I
believe that. And I believe that once you get to list down
those things.
And that is my point. I think because this is the difference between men and women. Y'all have this list that y'all have to have these expectations met. Okay, because you expect to be a man to be A, B, C, and D. And that's part of what he was talking about. The unfairity that the women can just say, okay, well, I do this and this and this. Like that woman in the clip. I pay my own this and I do my own this and I do my own that. Well, shit, if you single, that's what the fuck you supposed to do if you grown.
I disagree with you saying, but you got a list. You got a list of what you want. I disagree. I feel like men and women get what they want for themselves. If that's the case, you just want a woman with a cat that you can screw.
Say that again.
And I believe you just want a cat. You saying that as if you just want a woman with a cat that can screw. You have some characteristics of a woman that you will want for yourself.
Exactly.
If you say you don't, that's a lie.
Exactly.
You have a woman that you want to be able to take care of business, period. Be able to manage your household, manage your family, just like a woman want a man to provide for the family.
No. But see, okay. So you mean to tell me that every guy that is a potential husband or housemate has to have the ability to take care of household?
First of all, I want a housemate.
I can't speak for nobody else.
Huh?
That's crazy. I'm not looking for a housemate or a roommate. I'm looking for a husband.
So okay, so that right there excludes a certain type of people, type of people, and that's what I'm saying. It's some of the expectations may or may not be realistic. I'm not talking about that specific one. I'm just using that as an example.
And I think she said that. Now I could be wrong. I feel like she said about paying her bills and stuff by herself because guess what? I don't need nobody else who can't. I don't need nobody to be a burden on me. If you're gonna sit at home and play video games, because I'm gonna go to work and you're gonna take my car and drop me off, the devil is a lie. So that's what I'm saying. I don't need nobody that ain't doing what I'm doing. You need to be on.
But what if I can sit at home and play video games and make money? Because I'm one of those people with for real. I don't have to work during the summertime. I'm a teacher, so I can sit at home and play video games all summer because my check is already taken care of.
Okay, as long as you're bringing in income.
But see, okay, so your definition has changed.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has. Now we're providing.
I'm saying you're bringing in income. Is that something I want?
That's two different things.
But I'm saying everybody is different. That would be okay for some women. It depends on that woman and her requirements.
Before we turn into the Fred and Cassandra show, we want to go
about herself. I agree with Cassandra.
Right? Thank you, Peg.
And Peg too. I'm sorry. I would like to say that first of all, just
Tank. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know Tank was on.
Yeah, I was trying to get there, and y'all won't let. I was trying to say, just joining the panel, DJ Tank Sinatra coming in. What's going on, Tank? How you doing, bro?
Boy, I done walked into the hot box room then.
You done came to the hornet's nest.
I done walked in. I said, "Wow, my man staying holding it down as usual."
He's not.
No, he's not. Not really. Y'all are delusional. That's what's delusional.
No.
That's delusional.
What's the delusional part?
That's Stan holding it down.
Oh, come on, man.
Hold on. See, we still got two other guys that haven't had actually three guys who haven't gave their opinion as of yet. And actually, I don't think Stan was finished with his opinion.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stan. Please forgive me.
In the middle of what we're explaining, man, but we deal with it.
What's up, Buck?
Buck, you got a little frustration now? You got a little marital frustration? What's going on?
No. My mannerisms are always cool, calm, and collective. You know what I'm saying? That's part of me being a scholar. But
we do not do that. Thank you.
Whoa.
Not as much as Stan cuts everybody off. Don't do that. Don't do that.
See how they walk the line back to make sure they get inside. Just so you cross the line. It's okay. You cross the line. Join me over here on the other side of the line. It's okay. We don't do that. Oh, well, wait a minute. We do it, but we don't do it as much as Stan. Oh, wait a minute. We don't do it.
Nobody does it as much as Stan.
Yeah, y'all always moving the goalposts. This is like some woman shit. Like some woman shit.
Really? When y'all changing the game, y'all changing the rules to the game, please.
No. Hold on, Cassandra. One thing we don't never do. We don't never see. We understand the difference between us and y'all is. We understand the game is the same. You can't change the rules.
Only the players.
The game don't change. Only the players change.
Facts. It's always been the same.
Right.
Some people just are a little bit more advanced than others. That's all.
Yeah, it's not our fault. We know all of the rules. It's not our fault. We know all the rules. It's not our fault. We can get about a technicality. It's not our fault. We don't blame. We ain't blame the lawyer when OJ got off. We just did a good job.
That boy pulled OJ out.
Wow. That's my whole take on the whole thing about delusional just has more to do, and I sort of hate to do this, but I'm actually gonna do this because Stan is my brother. there's a lot of things that Kevin Samuel said, you know, RIP to the Nuke, that made a lot of sense. You can't come out here with these expectations and this list of things when it's like, what makes you think individually that a man of that caliber would even be interested in you? Now, I'm not saying that to any woman on this panel, because I love all of y'all. Y'all my people and shit.
That's right.
But I hear this in conversations. He got to have 6 figures. For what? Why? So you can do what? Spend his money and shit? Because you ain't saying nothing about it. So I can help him become a millionaire by helping him invest some things and we can go buy some properties. No, you talking about getting Birkin bags and red bottles. No, you ain't no different than a low budget, you know what I'm saying, ratchet chick off the block for real. It's just the fact that you're able to dress it up some because of the income that, you know what I'm saying, the individual has. No, quit all that. Because I promise you, there's no reason that a nigga walking around here, and I'm not knocking Fight for Wild, but you working at Fight for Wild, what the hell makes you think you're going to come across a Rihanna? You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this shit. And you have to be up on a certain level to expect certain things from a person. Now, I'm not going to trip and say, hey, there are certain moral aspects that everybody should possess. That I agree with. But all this other shit, this cosmetic stuff, oh, hell no. Delusional as hell. I'm like, you talking about, I want a real man, a real this. You ain't got no real hair in your motherfucker. You ain't got no real hair. I ain't seen your face for real. You know what I'm saying? You might take the makeup off. I'm like, who the fuck is this in my house? I would call the police on your ass. I promise you I will. Like, hey, man, I got an intruder. I don't even know how she got in. I don't know what interest. Hey, bro, get up out of here. You know? But I'm like, you can't have expectations for certain things when most of the time I hear these long list of credentials stuff. I'm like, you're not even happy with your damn self. So you naming some stuff off that you think that may make you happy. No. And ain't nobody that got that. If it's a man and he has those type of things going for him that you're requesting, he's not even gonna be looking for you. More than likely, he's gonna be like, what the hell I even need a spouse for? Because in this day and age, whether y'all want to admit it or not, shit, if you got that type of stuff going on, you don't even want to be married because you run the risk of losing everything that you busted your ass for. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in hell that if I played in the NBA, I did basketball my entire life. I married this chick and it don't work after a year or two. And you mean to tell me we go to the divorce court and she get half of my earnings and she ain't shot a fucking free throw with me? That's bullshit. So in turn, you tell yourself, well, why would I even go that particular route? You know what I'm saying? Why? It goes even further. You can go across some other lines. You talk about guys start switching over from being inside their own ethnic group to looking for something else because he'll say, man, these type of women actually know how to treat. These type of people, they used to this type of money. They used to this, so I'm not going to get that type of stress. It's unfortunate, but shit, that's the reality of it. Because I'm like, I know like hell, shit, if I'm up here $250,000 a year, I'm not even looking in the state of Alabama. Like, for real. I'm like, man, shit. I'm going to get one of these little Philippines or whatever. She been picking rice her whole life, you know what I'm saying? I show her a good eating with motherfucking pineapple and some coconut juice. She done hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Look, baby, we got indoor plumbing. You know what I'm talking about?
You see what I'm talking about? Okay.
Oh, Mei Ling. He talking about old Mei Ling. I know Mei Ling well. I know Mei Ling well.
Whatever.
I'm gonna give him for 8. What Eddie Murphy said he gonna get hit one from Africa. Her name gonna be Okumfu.
Yeah.
She gonna be butt naked on the back of a zebra and she ain't gonna have no pockets. Because if she got pockets, that means she know what to do with them.
Because like I said, everything that I'm saying on the guy's behalf, I can say that on the woman's behalf too. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know you ain't got nothing going for you. What makes you think you finna go get you a bank president? You know what I'm saying? You ain't even on the level. You ain't even in the places to meet somebody like that unless you probably pumping her gas or cleaning the office building or somewhere she had to go across you. You see what I'm saying? But you're not going to these elite dinners. You know what I'm saying? These parties where Tank Sinatra up there on the ones and twos and the tux. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Let's just be honest. So like I said, that delusional part, that's what I think when I hear stuff like that. I ain't worried about all that other stuff about who can pay for whatever. I'm like, we all know we're independent. But damn, you know what I'm saying? Shawty, don't come up here talking about you on a real man who got an 8-inch thing. He making 7 figures a year and he just can take you on trips whenever you feel like it, and only because you got a vagina. Sorry.
And if you don't do it, you a bum nigga. You ain't all the way no real nigga. You ain't doing it.
I'm for whatever. Now I got to go.
Fuck nigga free, remember?
I got to go to you. Thank
I'm really piggybacking on what Buck said, because Kevin used to have great points with that. Everybody has what they like. I think women more so put more, the fantasy part about it. Like Buck said, I'm this, if not perfect, so close to perfect. But so close to perfect ain't gonna exist. Perfect gonna be perfect for you. Y'all gonna work through what you work through with a person. But a dude that, exactly like Buck said, you make $60,000 a year, nice bread. But how you gonna catch the dude that's making $270 a year? How? We gonna catch him at? Where you gonna catch him at?
Big facts.
The first part, y'all just friends, right? So him and his friends, they go to Central Pay and shit like that. So you ain't boo yet. So you ready? You going out Cayman? You going out Central Pay on your own dime with him? Probably not.
It's facts. And there are
women
like that
because y'all do one thing that I think y'all forget, that it is people that's on their level now. For those guys like that, those girls like that CEO got their own thing, work or whatever the fuck they did, took half the NBA niggas' money, like Buck said. They out there with it. So look how many people took half their money. Where y'all think they at? They run around.
That's dead up. I mean, you see the celebrities and stuff. Like I said, a lot of these folks, they don't really click well, but they're always in the same places. You know what I'm saying? So ASAP Rocky ends up with Rihanna, and some people like, that's weird to me. Well, hell, Bobby and Whitney was weird back in the day too, until we found out the history on that. Like I said, you're gonna be around those folks, of course, but shit, he like you said, even if you're making 90 grand a year, you're not taking the same trips as somebody who's making 275, 300, 350,000. Him and his partners all doing that. They going places where the women are gonna be on that level, if not that plus some. Right. So it's not like I'm not saying that it can't happen, because anything can happen. But shit, sometimes you gotta shrink that list down. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all ready to go in and combine and make your marriage more than just on some love shit. We talking about like a business relationship. You know what I'm saying? When y'all both going there and trying to do something. Because all that other shit it's not gonna happen.
Yep. Even my hero Stedman, he had money before Oprah. I mean, he wasn't making Oprah money, but he had a little change.
Yeah, he got something going on. That's what we saying. And he still ain't married. He ain't got enough. He still ain't married him yet. But at the same time, as a guy, he know what he better do. He better go with her to the end. Hold on, Stedman. Keep going with her.
Damn, Sam, you didn't know? She said she didn't know about Kevin Samuels. Yeah, he we still trying to find out if how that happened.
What happened? Oh, you trying to find out how? Y'all trying
the whole cause of death is still in speculation. Right. You know what I'm saying? Heard he talking about
like on top of like a champ in it.
That nigga had when the
I can't hear you because Kate was talking and saying, y'all, they were interrupting you. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, wow.
What he said was,
I'm talking about.
I know, but apparently you the only one didn't hear what he said, because we all heard.
Both of y'all were talking.
No, we heard what he said without us talking. You just didn't hear. What he said was, we didn't know, you didn't know about Kevin Samuels. Yeah, we died. Yeah, he died. But the pattern of what happened with him is up for speculation. I think he took one of them blue chews and his heart couldn't take it. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Blue chews? Yeah. What is that?
Oh, Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Really medical professional. You don't know what the blue pill is?
Oh, I thought you said blue chews.
It is. That's the nickname. That's a slang name for it. I forgot you don't know slang. I forgot about that beside.
Well, you know that blue bottle with ashwagandha, but that's like natural. You buy that over the counter. But anyway, when you say chew, that made me think of ashwagandha.
Oh, okay then.
That might work too.
That's what I thought you were talking about. I was a blue pill.
Don't turn the Quince on us on the phone now.
No, I just took one, so that's why it was fresh on my mind.
Oh wow.
All righty. Okay. Okay, so now you you ladies have the chance for y'all rebuttals because I know that y'all was burning to say something to Buck and to Tank and to Stan. What's your feelings toward everything? And I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna start with you, Mr. Sandra. I gotta let you cool off. We'll start with Miss Peggy. Peggy, what you think?
My only thing is, yes, women does have a list, and some women lists are too much. I will say that. But my point is, men should not act like they don't have a list about women that they want.
Oh yeah, nigga, dudes got a list. Somebody said dudes ain't got a list. I ain't mean to cut you off here. Niggas got a list now.
Boom! What?
It might be a short. It's just a short list. It's probably just a little short list now.
Before you got on, it was portrayed as if.
No, I said it's a short list, little list, not as long as y'all's, not as complicated.
Okay,
hella short. Hella short.
But the point is, y'all have one. But you were acting like Stan, like it was oblivious that we had one.
No, my list is just more realistic.
Yeah, you're like number one. Number one, don't be a bust down. Like that's on the list. That's on the list. Shit like that.
And men list are more about cosmetics, like Buck said. Mention something about cosmetics. Men list are more about cosmetics.
No. Number one on the man list is don't be a bust down.
You're not gonna cut me off, Tank.
I'm sorry about that, Peg. Birthday twin. Sorry about that, birthday twin.
Get up, Peg.
Y'all looking for cosmetic stuff. What is wrong with the woman wanting a man that's financially stable that can take care of family? A man's supposed to take care of the family, period. I don't care what book you read, how you write. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, do I live by that? Do I feel like that? No. But
hey, so wait. If you don't live by that, if you don't live by that, you can't use that as a rule. You can't use that as a rule if you don't live by it.
Stop interrupting her.
Subscribe to it. If you don't subscribe to it, you can't use it.
But that's on a person. For me, I do want a man that's financially stable. I'm not saying he's financially stable to take care of my household. That's my preference. But hell, if I'm down, I want my man to be able to catch me. I don't want a man that can't catch me when I'm down. Because I'm the type of woman that I'm so independent that I can do for myself. But that's me. I can't speak for all women.
Can I go now? You said, can I go now?
You can go Tank.
Number one, you should get a nigga that's financially stable, just like a dude should get a lady that's financially stable. Nobody should be fucking with no bum, so that's given. But the only problem I got with your assessment is, Peg, again, and this is women's biggest problem. Y'all stay trying to tell us what we want. We the men, you can't tell us it matter with looks when ugly ducks got dudes, booze and everything. It ain't. I just told you the number one thing don't be is a bust down. Don't try to dress it up with y'all think. Y'all always try to think what y'all can't think for us now. We think for us. Y'all can't do it. No matter how y'all try to, even the lames you come across, you still can't think.
Okay, so what's your definition of a bust down?
You know what a bust down is. That goes without definition.
So we can tear that apart.
I don't know what it is, Tank. Tell me.
Okay.
What is it, Tank?
No, wait a minute. She just wants the definition. So, like she said, she can pick it the fuck apart. You're not getting it to learn. You're getting it to use it to get some motherfucker.
Right.
We have to know what we're talking about. We don't talk about things that we don't understand. Like, why would I talk about something I don't know what you mean? And different people might have different variations of what it means to them.
Well, so, just know that you ain't what he means by it. It's what you ain't. It's what you ain't. That's what I can say. Take it from your brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you, brother.
Shit, it's what you ain't. Just go from there. You know what I'm saying? You, Lady T, y'all got some. Like I said, I don't know. Peg my dog though. Me and her gonna have to have a couple of drinks and shit. She'll let me.
Her birthday July 20th. That's my birthday twin, so I know she ain't no birthday.
You know, so you know, just know. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't out there, you ain't no streetwalker. If you ain't on everybody's hit list, you know what I'm saying? Then you ain't no bust down.
Letting trains get ran on you, you know, bust down.
Yeah, like I said, you know, you're all around groupie. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? Fuck for a buck, fuck for a sack. You know what I'm saying? I know. You know what I'm saying? I just wave at them and keep going. Even when they get a man, I be like, well, hey, somebody needs somebody sometime.
Till they find out, then it fall apart. Y'all wonder why it fall apart. Get what? Damn, she was a butt down. She ain't tell me she was on the goddamn tape at Pay the Hall. You thought it went matter till the tape resurfaced.
You are stupid. Is that the only thing on the list, Tank?
No, we said that's number one on the list.
Okay, so number one. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Financially stable. That's number 2 on the list.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I just want you to be real. You know what I'm saying? I literally do not want to see you on Monday morning, and then by Monday evening, I don't know who the hell you are. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I have attachment issues and shit like that. You know, and I've had some bad issues out in the street before. Don't come up and looking like one thing and then tell me some, oh Buck, you just go walk by and you don't know me. Hell, I don't know you. And then my girl see me talking to you, it's gonna be a bad issue.
And number 3, to a varying degree, nagging. So when y'all get into definition nagging, don't do it. Just know that no dude really don't like it. So just no matter how much you do, niggas don't like that now.
They don't like what, nagging?
Period. We just don't like that now.
Okay.
And see, y'all don't think Charlie Brown nagging on your nerves. See, y'all think that's extreme. We ain't even talking about extreme nagging. You know, we talking about your regular nagging that y'all do that y'all don't, that y'all know y'all nagging, but y'all really say y'all not. That nagging we don't like.
What's regular nagging?
That right there.
That's the question. I don't know what y'all call nagging.
But you know what I'm saying? You argue. You imagine you argue with her, then she say, "Well, what's your definition of this?" or something like that. That right there.
Yeah.
That falls into.
Look,
you
we just
call and start
understand.
rubbing your forehead, man.
I have to understand. I listen to understand. Okay.
So I know you getting frustrated. I can see you getting frustrated.
So if you see the frustration building, that's the nag point that you're crossing right there. Any other questions? Any question that come behind that compounds the nag right there. Whatever you talking about.
Okay.
If you're gonna look crazy, I'm just trying to ask you a regular question. Do you want to, damn?
Hey, hold on, ladies, you got something to say?
Hey guys, if y'all don't want us to nag y'all, then do what we asked y'all the first time we asked.
Yeah, what she said.
That what you holler at your kids and your nephews and nieces and cats and dogs.
Thanks, Mello.
Mello. You are supposed to be Switzerland.
Why?
Neutral.
He's not Switzerland. That's a young man. He ain't neutral.
He's supposed to be Switzerland. He's the producer.
They must have forgot that we own Battle of the Sexes or something. Did they forget that, Buck?
I think so.
What happened? I'm sorry.
It used to be Man Cave Monday. Now it's just Superman Sunday. You feel me?
Oh, so y'all don't need us. Well, good night, fellas.
Whatever. There you go, see. There you go.
Good night. Superman Sunday. That's all I nothing I'm interested in. Good night.
You know you is. I can see the look in your face.
You see how the disinterest in my face? Mm-hmm.
It's always a pleasure to, have y'all come by and visit. I don't know where we would be without y'all. We need that 10%,
We appreciate it. You wouldn't be in the world without us. How about that?
I don't think y'all want to be in the world with just all of y'all by y'allself. I can see that right now with the groups of 5. Which one of y'all, matter of fact, I be wanting to ask girls in the clip, like, which one of y'all be the one to have to hold the purse while everybody be out today? Which one of y'all always gotta wait?
You ain't shit, man.
Always gotta wait no husband. Why we gotta bring her?
Hell, yeah, motherfucker be stressed on it. Old girl getting all the drinks all night. The one girl be stressed out at the end, ready to go.
Peggy sitting over there, man. Y'all know she lonely as hell. We just bringing her on out now. We got to keep bringing her over, Peg. Shit.
First off, but let me correct you while you right there. I'm the one on the dance floor. Now get your life.
No, you missed it. You missed what I said. I said they're complaining to you because you're the leader, and they like, damn, Peg, why we always got to bring that girl over? See, that's the other part.
No. Because they wouldn't be talking to me. They wouldn't be asking me because I'm out there. I heard what you said. I thought. I'm just letting you know they wouldn't be asking me because I be out there.
Friend. friend.
That small detail.
Friend.
If we're in the car,
Now listen, friend. Now listen. I want you to hear this. Now you heard what he said. Now, instead of listening for the letter of the law, I want you to listen to the spirit of the law. And I want you to think. Because I know. Don't do that. Don't do it. Now that we have restored order,
wow.
now, see here, this has gotten out of hand. Because, goddamn it now, shit. Be all this disrespect going on. Back in there hollering and shit. Goddamn pig in the background hollering and shit. You're whooping and hollering. Would you slow your ass down?
Hey, she gonna cut you when she see you again.
She might, but she know, she might, but she knows. Hey, like what them old folks used to say, in her heart of hearts, you know.
Mike, you don't
okay,
weighed in on this.
Right. Mike done sleep. Hey, Mike done threw all our ass in the fire and shit. I was just finna say that. You know what? That's gonna be the only time tonight me and Sam agree on some shit. They're gonna be the only time. But now, yeah, because I was just finna say the same thing. Mike done threw all our ass into the fire and shit, and we done been all hot and bothered and shit. Him and Tasha been over there rubbing on each other's leg and shit. Don't think we didn't see that shit. Don't think we didn't see it. Y'all was back there playing neutral and shit and started this shit and bagged the going out in the corner. Mike, what the fuck you got that? I mean,
so anyway, we got company, so we can't be rubbing on you. But no, I sincerely, actually, I concur. Everything that Buck has said, when it comes down to, and as far as the delusional part goes, is that the part when he said that when she said that a lot of ladies feel like a man's supposed to be bringing all this stuff to the table, and the only thing she's really bringing is her goodies, and that's supposed to be all it takes. Like, I think that there are a lot more females that feel that way than you care to admit, Ms. Cassandra. Not saying that there's all women that are doing it, but I do think that there's a lot more women out there who feel like I got what it take, and I worked at Wendy's, but I want this guy who brings in $250,000 a year.
I don't think so.
Get him because
I disagree. Ain't nobody at Wendy's.
Are you really for real? You really don't think there's people like that? No, right. You don't believe that for real. You don't believe it's really people out there like that.
To put another graphic up for the men.
You like Cassandra's like, okay, well, even if you break it down, even if Mike is going high number where he say $250,000, you do got chicks out there that's like got them Wendy's jobs and got them, above minimum wage job. That wanting those guys that deep in Mercedes, that been in Mercedes and upper level to Mercedes. That's the same type of dude Mike talking about. Mike might have the actual numbers, might be a little bit.
How much they making in Mercedes?
It doesn't matter. We talking about the caliber of dude. We not talking about the specific number.
You could be shit spirit of the law. That don't mean you a certain caliber because you work at Mercedes.
Okay, so you mean to tell me for real? Okay, wait. Hold on, Mike. So you mean to tell me, just if the guy that works at Mercedes makes as much money as you, and you mean to tell me you don't have a woman out there that won't want that guy that makes as much money as you, because that's an upgrade for them. Okay, and you're saying nothing is wrong with that. Now,
I mean,
that's
go
just
ahead,
like
I'm
saying, but you would piss on a nigga before you let a nigga talk to you that he say he work at fucking Wendy's. Don't do that. Like that's that double standard shit. You
What are
can't
you
do that.
talking about? No, you were saying you were making an assumption about the quality of the man
It is. Don't
because
you
he
think
worked at Mercedes. Don't say that. No.
aren't you
Listen to
on a
me.
higher level?
Let
Don't
me
you think you're on a
finish.
higher level than a guy that works at Wendy's?
Let me
Don't you
finish.
think you're on a higher level than that? Don't you think you would date a higher quality guy than that? That's what I mean. Different level. That's what
Okay, so you're not talking about, you're just talking about finances because I thought you
No,
were
just
talking
overall. Just overall. Do you think that a dude that's working at Wendy's topping out at $500 every 2 weeks or $500 a week? You really do think that dude is on the same type of level of your lifestyle? You think that
No.
you think exactly? That's what he means.
Okay, but I'm saying to me, I heard it as though you were saying that dude was a quality, the type of person he is, because these all type of people that ass behind, buttholes.
No. By no means what I'm saying that woman will say that she want this guy just because, and really and truly, it's just because he works at a place and he's bringing home, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. Mm-hmm. But she probably ain't bring home $20,000 a year. But she
of course, that is an upgrade to somebody at Wendy's, yes. But I thought Stan was talking about quality of the man. Because like I said, you can be a butthole and be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why we
look at 45. If you get 45 because he was 45, that's a butthole. That ain't no one having to do with. I don't care how much money he got. You know what I'm saying?
Finances don't equate to quality.
And that's what I thought Stan meant. So, but if he meant financially, yes, that's quite a come up from Wendy's to Mercedes, man.
And they not necessarily that I'm saying that they're gonna stop in Mercedes money. If a doctor came up in there and decided they want to get them a baconator or a single with bacon on it, she might throw some extra fries in to start a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to ride in your car. He liable to take her for a ride. I'm saying I've seen it. I personally have seen guys do that. Now, initially, it's probably like, one night stand type thing. But, hey, some of these girls feel like, hey, I'm going to give you some of this cookie. And shoot, man, I'm gonna be driving your car. And guys are foolish enough to do it. I've seen that happen too.
Facts.
That's where I think that way, but then is it delusional? Because like I said, you got some guys that'll fall for it. So is it delusional? That's the question.
Fellas.
Well, that's still fairy tale-ish. That's still fairy tale-ish.
He said some guys will fall for it. That's what your man said. That's what Mike said.
I mean, like I said, but that's that pretty woman syndrome. Like,
so is that delusional though? If it works,
yes.
No, it's not. That's what I tell you.
It is okay. It is delusional.
Does not exist. Delusional is believing in something that does not exist.
No, it's not. Okay, delusional is believing you can achieve something. That's not necessarily saying does not exist. It is delusional to think I will walk on the moon. Somebody has done it, but it's delusional for me to think I could do it.
But you can't. That's just the thing. You limiting yourself.
I can't. No, first of all, I can't. And that's me knowing my limitations. That's me knowing my limitations.
But if it's been done, it's
not.
I
can't do it. It doesn't matter if it's been done.
That's what I'm saying to you. Before it was done, it might have been delusional for people to think that. But once it's been done, you can do it. There's now a pattern. Like there's now something you can use to get that same result. It's up to you if you want to do it or not.
Well, I don't know about that now because
that's like really saying. I mean, okay, no, and we are all educators, and we all say the talk, and we all this, that, or whatever. But we know when you look at them children faces, you know, and that's just like telling them children, yeah, baby, you can grow up to be president. Like, no, you can't.
You can't.
Baby, if 45 can be the president, anybody can.
No, they can't. No, they cannot. No, they cannot.
I'm with you, Sandra, but I
That's
get
your
it.
No, you
kid's brain.
cannot. That dude got to be president, and I love the fact that he did, but that was a very special set of circumstances how that dude got to
So
be
why
president.
can't it happen again for somebody else?
Because of the special set of circumstances. That's just like saying it'll be another Michael Jordan, it'll be another LeBron James, it'll be another Steph Curry. No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't.
Okay.
It will not. It just won't.
Okay.
You might have somebody like them, and it won't. It'll never be another Neil Armstrong ever. Bugs might be close, but he'll never be Neil ever.
No, when they made Stan G.
There might not be another one of them, but just like with Jordan, how many good athletes have come behind him?
But they ain't gonna be him.
But that's what I'm saying. No, they're not, because there's only one him. But can they accomplish the same thing he did or more? Yes.
No, they cannot. That's what made him him.
There will never be another person,
right?
To move sneakers or to have the impact like MJ has. Nobody.
Never.
Hey,
he ain't played. Look how many years he ain't played. Damn near 20 years.
Hey, hold on. Before we get too far ahead, we're gonna go to a commercial. Let everybody get composure, and then we'll be right back to complete this topic of the evening. Sound good? All right.
Yep.
Back here in a few minutes. Battle of the Sexes, Sound Booth Radio 106.1.
Hey Siri.
Yes, DJ Mello.
What's the best barbershop in the 205?
New Generation Barbershop.
Where about?
Starting route to 2600 McFarland Boulevard.
Fellas, head on down to New Generation Barbershop, right at 2600 McFarland Boulevard East, Suite C. Go ahead and get you a fly cut from my boy Fred Brown. You can hit him up at 205-292-4995. Also Sam Brown. You can hit him up at 205-722-8506. And how can I forget about my boy Ample Barber? Hit him up at 205-561-7473 at New Generation Barbershop, right here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests.
You shopping at a goddamn number 2 pimp.
It's your boy DJ Mello, and this commercial is brought to you by Sound Booth Radio 106.1. Check it out, y'all.
Everybody got high expectations for everything. They want something.
All right,
tired of looking at these commercials with the side of Mike Head. God dang it! I'm telling you, always trying to self promote. Nobody keep looking at you. Every commercial got to be with you in it. I'm just kidding.
I'm in need of one, to be honest with you. But straight up, before we get too far, also, we got a commercial that needs to be played also with Spade's Restaurant. Y'all, we need to go check them out. Spade, all roads lead to Spades, man. They got some great drink specials going on over there. They open up at 11 p.m. for lunch, 5 p.m. for dinner serving, and also they have on Sundays. So y'all go check them out. Tell me you heard about it right here on Sound Booth Radio 106.1. Battle of the Sexes. All right, let's get back into it. One of my guests here at the studio was kind of listening in to our topic tonight, and I'm saying his comment was that some women can be delusional. I don't know if you want to say.
I'm gonna call right now.
Say it again. Okay. Because he said some people are some women are delusional, just like some guys are delusional, which we already know this, but all guys seem to think that women have an unrealistic list that they have. I think guys, they have a list, but the list that most guys have, Tank just gave you like three things on our list. And also most of our stuff on our list, if we have much more than that, is written in pencil. We're willing to overlook if other things are met. So, and it's not all about whether or not, she just fine as all get up either. I know that's the first thing to go to for a lot of ladies, like guys get stuff. But truthfully, I think that ladies, y'all have a mindset basically on what y'all like. If y'all like a basketball frame, tall, bald headed brother, that's what you're looking for. If you like somebody with some dreads in their hair, that's what you're looking for. If you like somebody bow legs, you looking for somebody bow leg. You don't kind of veer too far off from that. I think a lot of guys though, if they like somebody kind of thick, they'll deal with somebody a little smaller than thick. You know what I'm saying? I don't think too many guys care about skin color so much. But like some ladies, y'all love
lies you tell, Mike. Stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
Y'all are so visual. We all know that. When somebody has a preference in mind, they usually go for that preference every time.
I don't think a lot of guys do that. I think if you see guys, you see them throughout the years, you'll see them with different shapes and sizes of women.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't think that's a pencil, but okay.
Okay. Wait a minute, because the way Mike put that, I will say this, and this is one of the reasons why I don't particularly care for Mr. Jeremy and how he presents stuff.
Yeah, I don't like
because the way we went about that really was about the wording that he used. I think we really got sidetracked with the word delusional in the way that he was trying to use it. And I think what it kind of breaks down, excuse me, it kind of breaks down to, I think the better word for how women choose mates and how they do, I think the better word would be to say more rigid or more firm in their preferences, where guys generally tend to be a little bit more fluid. Is that a better way to say that?
That's appropriate. I like that. Exactly.
I mean, it's a better way, but it's still not accurate. In my opinion.
So you don't think overall, I don't mean you personally, I mean overall, you don't think that women's list for what they look for in men is a little bit more rigid than the list that men have for women? You don't think that? Because for me, most of the women that I know, they have more what you would call deal breakers in a relationship than a man would. So that to me would mean that your list is a little bit more rigid, more firm. I would say might be a better word.
Our lists are?
Yeah.
Not necessarily, because I feel like most of the time women make the mistake of dating potential. And so dating someone who has the potential to be what we want is dangerous. And I think we do it way too often. Way too often. So I feel like we're not as rigid as you guys think.
Because ideally, the look is what they want.
For who? The guys?
No, for the ladies.
No, I disagree. For the guys, yes.
No, because see, guys are quick to be like, you know what, this ain't working, and be on.
But y'all won't even talk to somebody that's outside of those preferences. Y'all want a Barbie, including the blonde hair. So you know what I'm saying? If you want the Barbie with the blonde hair, meaning super, super light skinned girl with blonde hair and that figure, that knocks out a lot of women. And most of the time when you get those women, they're not the quality that you would like, but you like having that eye candy on your arm.
I know, because I don't know. Let me ask some the guys on the panel. Buck Dollar, what you think, man? What you think about what Cassandra just said?
I don't know if he's listening right now.
Okay. Tank, how about you?
Tank is not on anymore.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well, going back to
Wait a minute. Okay. I will say this. And this could be said, I think this could be said both ways. But I don't think the deal breakers are the same thing as trade-offs. because I think that with every person, like y'all were saying earlier, is not going to be 100%. So you're willing to trade off certain things due to other things. But there are still things that are in your deal breaker list. Like it is shit that I'm just absolutely not going to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I think y'all's lists tend to be a little bit more firm than guys. Potential and all, it's still shit you wouldn't deal with. It's just you're not going to deal with.
I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because again, men tend to just settle. And women don't settle.
That don't mean
Well, let me say it like this: they're not as easy to accept a lot of stuff.
Right.
And the deal breakers, we stand firm on it. Like if I want a man to make that he can take care of the household, or a working man, that's a deal breaker. Like I don't want a man that don't work. Period. Whether he's sitting at home playing video game making money, he working. I don't want a man that's not bringing in any income.
I hopefully get that part of it. That's not the part that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the like what Cassandra was saying, that if a guy like if he's looking for a light skinned blonde headed person, then that's all he's gonna go for. And I'm saying that most guys, you know what I'm saying, if they like a light skinned girl, they'll go with somebody who's more caramel. They might not go with somebody extremely dark skinned, but they will probably go with somebody who's not as light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many different shades in between high yellow and 2 shades darker than jet black. You understand what I'm saying? So they'll probably go from the middle on up.
That is the wonderful
Not just to
thing.
say
That is
that,
the wonderful thing about black women. It's so many different shades of y'all. Oh my God. That's the one thing I love about y'all. Ooh, Jesus Christ on the motorbike. I don't know how anybody can have a real preference for real, because it's like, whew.
Really, says the man with the light skin preference.
I got a couple of chocolate ones that can get it all day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
Okay.
personally, you know what I'm saying, I personally like all flavors of candy, from dark chocolate all the way to milk chocolate and caramel.
You
And
mean you're used to? You mean you're used to? You're used to? Used to?
just saying, you know what I'm saying? She know I ain't dead.
Try to help him out. Try to help him out.
But I ain't looking at nothing else though. That's all I'm saying. But when I was out there, yeah, it didn't matter if you were dark skinned, light skinned. Actually, don't hit me. I ain't kept nobody that was too light, because you know what I'm saying, I don't like seeing veins and stuff in nobody. That kind of turned me off. But other than that, it was open game. So
Mike, I know you cut this sentence short. Hey, look. If she back there pinching you, man, if she pinching you, just touch her nose 3 times. Just touch her nose 3 times.
No, blink if you need help. Blink twice.
We'll call 911. Just tap your nose 3 times. Hey, we know showing up music you, because I heard you cut yourself short.
Okay.
That is too funny. Hey, I don't know if y'all can see it, but on our comment section, it just has Facebook user on my end, and they made a comment saying some women have a list only a millionaire or perfect dude can live up to. So I don't know if y'all can see who said it.
Oh, I see now. It's just that Facebook don't give a name.
Gotcha. Maybe one of y'all can go to, well, Tasha, maybe you can go to Facebook and see if you can see who said it.
I think it's set up that way for everybody to be kind of anonymous.
I got you.
Yeah, unless they, want to put their name in there. But if they don't, yeah,
I got you.
But I mean, yeah, I will say this: women's lists tend to generally be longer than men's. But I think that's just how it's society. I think that's more than anything.
That Tony, I think that was Tony Humphrey that said that.
Okay, that's what DJ Mello said.
Okay.
Good old T.
Yeah. Thank you, DJ Mello. You are the GOAT.
The best producer ever.
But no, he ain't the best producer ever because he always hating on the women. Mm-hmm.
Right,
I'm just messing with you,
you're
Mello.
absolutely right.
Yeah, Mello.
Yeah, let me just say this again. He is a young man. So I can't be.
You can't do that. You got to be Switzerland. His role is not a panelist, so he got to be Switzerland.
I tell you what we're gonna get MJ to come in with him to help him produce one thing and see if she is Switzerland or is she gonna side with y'all most of the time.
Yeah. No, whatever.
Huh?
Whatever.
She's saying that's a young lady. She's 18 years of age too. So
you better not try to shut her down and tell her she's just supposed to be producing. Mm-hmm.
Man, you know she gonna fall in. Estrogen attract each other, man. I don't know what it is. It groups together. I don't know what it is. It's just having like that. I don't know.
Oh. But if Tony, if you're still listening, I disagree. No, I'm just playing. I mean, for some people, possibly, but I think most people now recognize there is no perfect guy, right? And most people should know that they're not going to get a millionaire. So, but for those who still are holding out hope, they can continue to work on themselves. And when that person presents themselves, who knows? Anything can happen, y'all. I really do believe that. Anything can happen.
There's a lot of people out there who know that they might not get a millionaire, so they'll settle for a thousandaire.
Right.
So,
I mean, you could get a millionaire and he be in debt so far that he can't do nothing for you. You see what I'm saying? There's plenty of people that make money but can't manage it. So I don't want a millionaire if he don't know how to manage his money.
You're quite right about that, but like Buck made a comment earlier about him being a basketball player and he get married to somebody and they ain't helped him shoot down three-pointer, free throw, nothing, run up and down the court, nothing. And all of a sudden they get divorced and she gets alimony for however many years because the court says she has been accustomed to living a certain lifestyle. And then please don't have a child because now you're getting $2,000 a month for a child. Now, that just happens to be some people's dream. And I'm not saying all women like that, but there are some women out there who legitimately do that. We stay in a college town, and if it's a basketball player or a football player, and they have some sort of name to themselves, the women are so flocking to these young men because the only thing they think it is that rookie contract though. I've talked to some of them because I get my hair cut at New Generation with some of them. And the barber cuts a lot of them hair, just like he cut mine.
Such a name dropper, such an elitist. How you drop a name like that? Hey, bro, you just done moved away from the hood and shit. See how you do, bro. See how niggas do, man.
Modesty's not one of his strong suits, Dan.
Right. Just name dropping like hell and shit. Just bow, just back to back to back. And after we done seen the nigga in the commercial, that's what I'm saying, man. They be that buzz.
Oh, we're sorry, Mike. We didn't mean to interrupt. Like, you guys never do. Go ahead.
Well, I was just simply saying that there are some women that will put themselves in a situation to try to be with these young men so that they can get part of that rookie contract, get married, and they might not care anything for these young men. And like I said, not a lot. I'm not saying that every woman is doing that, but there's a lot of them that do. That's why I was saying that some women are delusional when we start talking about, hey, I work at it ain't Johnson Control anymore, but one of these factories out here, I really want to find me a guy who can take me away from these factories, and I don't really got to do too much of nothing but sit at the house. But I get to have all these Louis bags and red bottom shoes and drive around in nice rides all day, every day while he goes to work. And,
oh, I'm sorry.
Put a caption in the bottom of the screen saying, "Ladies, if you're looking for a young man, inbox me with all inquiries."
Baby, you are jailbait. We're not looking for that. Huh?
He's legal now. He's
Maybe,
18.
Okay. Maybe for somebody 21 or 22.
So you can mess with him now and won't go to jail.
Wow.
Somebody just out legal looking for cool.
You is crazy.
Oh Lord, Mello, you are too much.
But we got another comment. It says some women can't see a great guy in front of them that have a little rough edges. You may put
little rough edges to talk about, bro.
Okay, on that, I'm going
to tell me what you mean by rough edges.
Meaning he rusty.
Couple of stab wounds, maybe a bullet hole or something.
That is not rough edges. Not no bullet hole.
Couple of misdemeanors, a couple of baby mamas.
Okay. That's why I need him to explain what he meant, or whoever said it. Explain what you meant by rough edges.
Them is the rough edges. What I'm talking about, them is the edges, bro. I'm telling you.
Man, that might be something small.
Man, look, we in 2022, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the edges. I'm telling you. Watch right there.
What do you Stan? Why do you sound different? You sound like you're on the speaker or something.
You sound like you Timberland or somebody.
I don't know what that is. Hold
on. But now I will say truthfully that I do think that actually you have a lot of women that do look at guys that have a few rough edges. That goes back to that potential thing that both Peg and Cassandra were talking about earlier. They do tend to mess with guys that have a few rough edges because they're hoping that they can polish them out. Yeah. But more times than not, you can't make a guy smooth out his rough edges unless you have literally captured his heart. Once you've captured his heart, he will change for you. I do believe that.
I don't think so. I think he has to work for himself.
Amen.
And I think you might influence him. Like he might say, "Oh, she's on this caliber," or when we go places, I don't want to be feeling like I'm, not on her level. So I'm gonna, polish myself. You got to want it for yourself. Mello, you so silly.
I'm the reason why I said that I think that he would change is he might be stuck in his ways.
And then not so perfect past.
When that woman comes along that he is so into, and she actually makes him a better person, he's more than willing to change the things that he had been doing.
Yeah,
she doesn't make him a better person. She might make him want to be a better person, and he might make those changes. Nobody changes anybody. You know that. You can't change anybody. Like I said, your influence can make me want to do better.
Yeah,
But it will only be temporary. A man that want to do it, they might do it to impress me for
Yeah.
like a period of time. But it don't. They're not gonna stay. They're not gonna keep on.
Right. It's not gonna last. If he doesn't want to do it himself, it's not gonna last. Because y'all will play that role, and women do it too. You'll play that role just like, you know, if I pretend like I love sports while I'm in you. And then the same, soon as we get together and we make a commitment, whether it be marriage or living together or whatever, then I flip the script and I'll be like, you always watching sports. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair because you played that role and you acted like you wanted that. I mean, like that too. And so now you want to flip the script. So I feel like if they don't want to change and they don't change for themselves, it's not gonna last.
Yeah, you just open up a can right there when you talk about people who fake the funk with the sports. But I don't want to get
Oh, let's go back to the viewer. He said it says minor legal problems and not so perfect past.
Exact. What did I say? What was one of the examples I said? What was one of the examples I said?
What you say? Saying he had been.
Hey, I say got a couple of misdemeanors.
You sure did.
I said it. I said it.
You are exactly right, Stan. I got to give it to you. You were right. He said some women want, or they said some women want to or try to change a man for the wrong reasons. What's the right ones? Like I'm confused.
I don't get what's the wrong reason though, because I would want a man to change.
I mean, that's what I meant. What's
himself.
The wrong reason? That's what I mean. I'm sorry.
Better himself.
Right.
I would want you to be great for yourself. What other reason would it be?
Right.
Because if you win, I win. We both win.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What are some of the wrong reasons? But also about that, I'm gonna personally address that. Minor legal problems, that depends, because they might be minor to you. Like, oh, that ain't nothing. You know, don't look at that. I don't know. Did you lose like your privilege of voting? Like, are you?
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that.
I'm just asking, like, I'm just asking, what is the minor? I don't know. Minor just to you might not be minor to me. But also not so perfect past. What does that mean? You was a hoe? Because nobody has a perfect past. We all have a past. So nobody should hold you to your past if you're that same person. If you're still doing the same crap that you did back then, now. Why, thank you, sir. For our own selfish reasons. Like, give me an example.
Like trying to make me eat chicken frou when you know I like chicken fingers.
But why? That's your stomach. I don't care if you don't want to eat it. That's you. That's your stomach. What else?
You out of
if I try to introduce you to some type of like different food and you don't want to try it, that's on you.
Just trying to expand your palate. That's all.
Exactly. If you don't want to explore your palate, it's okay.
I know, but what I need you to understand is that I am 45 years old. I have expanded it to the point where I know what I like. I don't need no further expansion. I'm good. Well, now you know I get a little bit more than chicken fingers. I get a little more than chicken fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Chicken wings or chicken fingers.
No, you know I get a steak. You know I get a steak. You know I'm known to partake in a steak.
Oh, you get steak stand?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. We go somewhere, you know, where they got a good, good meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and I eat. I eat grown folk food. You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't particularly care for chicken frou.
Okay, but I want the viewer to tell me an example for our own selfish reasons. Like, well, how do we ask you to try to change you for our own selfish reasons?
Hey, that's somebody speaking from hurt.
What else you got?
I think somebody.
What else you got, man?
Okay. Selfish reason.
Okay. Trying to play God and mold a perfect man in her image. Not in her, like in her image, but like in her, like mental. Is that what you mean?
Okay. This the thing. What catches some dudes off guard. What catches some dudes off guard is when they get to changing too much of themselves where they are not really themselves anymore. But that's where you have to learn to say, okay, now I get, self-improvement and I want to become a better version of myself. But then again, like I said, with the food thing, that, like I said, that's a small thing to me. That's a small thing. But like, I know what I like to eat. And to me, that's not a big deal. And to most people, that's not a big deal. But I promise you, I have run across a couple of people that was like, nigga, really? And I'm like, yes, motherfucker. Like, yeah, like I'm not 8 years old. I know what carrots taste like. I know what peas taste like. Them shits is nasty. I don't like squash. I don't like broccoli. I don't like cheese. I'm sorry. I've tasted the shit. It's horrible. Horrible. I don't like broccoli. I don't like Brussels sprouts. I don't like beets. I don't like liver. I am not. That just shit is horrible. Not because I haven't tasted it. Well, you hadn't tasted mine. No, this shit is nasty. It is inherently nasty. It's just. I mean, and I understand some people love it. Like best friend love chicken gizzards and chicken livers, and she will. I will have to put a box in her grave. I know I will, but I can't stand them shits. I can't stand them. That is it's like a piece of crunchy fucking rubber. I was like, I don't know how the fuck she eat them shits. It's just like, but she love them, and I know a bunch of people that do, but I just hate them motherfuckers. But now, and I know that like I said, that's a silly matter. But like once you get to changing, once a person feels like you're changing who they are, I think that's when I think what they mean. Because I think everybody's willing to change some things about themselves. It's like, okay, you know what? For the sake of a relationship, you know what? I might, yeah, I'll be into Libya. Everybody does that, but not to the point where they feel like, okay, this really ain't me. You know what I'm saying? And if you get the feeling like that, then buddy, yeah, you're right. You need to either, hey, what Migos said, get some straightening. Gotta get some straightening.
I like to go on record as saying that some of them ladies want you to try that new food stuff so that you can order something at the restaurant so they can eat off your plate. That's what that is.
Well, they better like chicken nuggets, goddammit.
Not necessarily. Like I can order what I like because I know what you like. I probably will eat. I ain't got no problem sending mine back and getting something else somewhere else.
And you know what? Cassandra, I'm gonna say this. That is something a younger me would have been like, well, damn, baby. I'd have been like, well, damn, baby, no, baby, that's all right. Just don't say nothing, da 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 da. But now the older me, I'd be like, hey, you don't like that shit? Let's send that shit back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm the older me appreciates that, you know what? I'm sitting down at this restaurant, I'm paying for what I want. And if I make the mistake of getting some shit that I really don't like, if I don't want to pay for that shit. Right. If I'm gonna pay for some food, I'm gonna pay for some shit I want to eat. So I get that now, but as a young person, that's the oh baby, don't say nothing. Now I want me one of them women, and it is a little ratchet depending on how far you take it. But again, you can go to McDonald's, you can get a quarter pounder combo. Quarter pounder combo comes with what? Automatically cheese. What don't I like? Cheese. What? So I hate it. It tastes horrible to me on a hamburger. But like I said, now I need a woman. It comes like that on a fish sandwich too. Fish sandwich comes with tartar sauce and cheese. I like fish sandwiches. I don't like tartar sauce, but I don't like cheese. And if you tell the motherfuckers plain, they still put cheese on the shit. No, motherfucker, I said plain meat bread. I add everything else I want to add. I do shit with them.
And then what's that meat bread? That's you got to be specific. See, that's what part of y'all problem. You don't know how to communicate. Ask for what you want. A fish sandwich, no tartar sauce, no cheese.
No, I will. You can be in the passenger side with me. And I do that. And you can hear me say it on the speaker in the drive-thru. But what I need is that woman that is going to be like, babe, hold on before you drive off. Let's check this goddamn bag. And if this motherfucker ain't right, we need to turn up. I need me one of them. And that's
not check your food before you leave. Duh.
You know what I'm saying? But some folks, like I said, some folks are going to drive off. It's going to be all right, drive off. Then when you get there,
we check and make sure because everybody makes mistakes. So I just want to make sure you ain't made now with mine.
Well, you going
I'm sorry, what you saying, Mike?
I said, depending on where you're going, they make a mistake every time you go there.
Right. So the viewer comment says a woman should be.
Don't call him out. Don't call him out. Don't call him out.
A woman should listen to this. Should be happy. That I'm gonna read it like I want to read it. A woman should be happy with a 50-50 meeting in the middle situation instead of trying to be the majority stakeholder in a relationship.
I can agree with that.
You heard what they said. You should be happy. Well, let me just tell you, I ain't happy with that. What'd you say, Pat?
I can't even lie. I can't.
I want 51%. I want to be the majority stakeholder. No, I'm just playing.
Why? I was like, wait a minute. What?
I'm just kidding. When you say 50-50 meeting in the middle, that means more. That means different things to different people. I think. Like when I think about it, I automatically think about finances. But that might not be what you're talking about. Now, if you say, I'm still working on myself, you still working on yourself, we'll meet in the middle and work on ourselves together. You see what I'm saying? That could be possible. Because I mean, none of us have arrived yet. Hopefully everybody's still constantly evolving. You know what I'm saying?
But the problem with that,
you're trying to fix it up too cute. I like to be in control.
But see, Paige, seriously, I can be submissive to the right man. So yeah.
I believe there's a lie right there. I believe that is a whole lie. I believe there's a whole lie. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about
okay, they said the whole situation. Stan, you don't know. If you the right man, I can be submissive.
That motherfucking checklist so goddamn long. Ooh, I bet it more than 15 items to get that kind of level. To get that level of submission, I bet it more than 15 items.
I'm quite sure
I don't have my journal in here. I'll have to go look and see.
I don't need an exact number. I just know in my mind, in my spiritual mind, I know it's more than 15. You go back and
that's only because I'm specific. Like,
exactly.
To me, I'm specific.
It's probably
whether you believe it or not, Cassandra, you are a typical woman. Typical woman is very specific.
Yeah.
You were actually, like, I'm talking about to the letter, write down exactly what it is that you want to have. And it ain't nothing wrong. Like, it's like you what they call them thing, the wish board or whatever.
Vision board.
Yeah, your vision board. Like you write this down and you try to be as specific because you don't want to miss nothing. And you staple that mug, bam, right there on the mission board. And the universe like, God dang. Like, I got something from scratch. And you're going to be old before he get old enough.
See, the thing about it, Mike, is I think everybody have vision boards. I think men and women both have vision boards. I think one of the biggest differences in men and women is women put their vision board in Sharpie and men use dry erase markers.
Why is that?
Because we're more fluid. Because I will say this. And this goes both ways. Whether you admit it or not. Depending on the sex game of said individual, that will at least mitigate certain circumstances.
No.
You don't think so?
Thank you, Miss Producer. No, I don't personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's just me though, because I gotta have more than that. First of all, you got
no. I don't mean that's it. I don't mean that's all he brings to the table.
Just saying, that doesn't outweigh the other stuff. I'd rather have
really.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Ooh, Cassandra, you got just some really good sex. Some really good sex that make you change your mind on some of the things. Like, okay, just say if your perfect man knows instinctively to wash your car every 2 weeks. Your semi-perfect man with good sex might wash your car once a month. You wouldn't trade that off?
That's something stupid. Let's talk about something else.
No,
I can ask him to wash it extra time. I want something else.
The spirit of it. I'm not using it. I mean, that's just a funny example. That's a funny example.
Do something serious, I'm just saying,
but there's some things you will trade off, and some of that stuff that you will trade off, hopefully, will be not the more serious stuff. Like there's going to be some stuff that you're not going to touch, But just say, okay, in my perfect world, my wife would cook at least 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? In my perfect world. Okay. But now, depending on, because depending on, what her sex game is, if I'm getting 4 times a week instead of 3 times a week, then, she can slide. She might be able to cook twice a week. And I'd be straight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You trade off a little bit of things, you know what I'm saying? But now, if you know what I'm saying? But now, if we ain't hunching but once a month, then yeah, I need them 3 meals a week. And I need a good Sunday dinner. I need a good mama cooked Sunday dinner.
Gotcha.
Hey, what you think about that? What he just said?
You talking about he on talking about the meals and the sex and all that?
Yeah. Like, would you overlook some of the things on your list for some really good sex?
Absolutely. No.
It's a setup, Peg. It's a setup.
I don't care, Cassandra. If you good, baby, buy him something. Then you did a hell of a good job. Let me go buy you this steak.
Buy you what? What'd you say, Peg?
I buy him a steak dinner. You did an outstanding job. Standing ovation.
Standing ovation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, because I'm on somebody who
okay,
actually, like, you get through having sex with somebody and.
Woo, I can't read that comment. I'm just playing. Mike, go ahead. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I'm saying, like, you get through having sex with him and you want to get up and make him a sandwich after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to go to sleep. One of the two. And you just fulfill. Wouldn't overlook some of the stuff on your list for that.
No.
And it's consistent. It's not like every once in a while. It's consistent.
Right. No, I wouldn't. Depending on what it was. Like minor stuff, yeah. But if it's something major.
But it's still no. See, that's that line you're moving. So you keep moving the line. First it was I ain't gonna take off shit. The sex don't equal shit. Then you just said it'll be the minor stuff. But it's still, even minor or not, you would still take it off your list.
But I'm not gonna take off nothing major. You understand what I'm saying?
But
because
it's gonna make you like, well, you ain't got no job, so but you putting it down every time I want.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about nothing like that. Yeah, like right. We just some shit will come off your list. Like I don't care how good her sex is, she got to work. Goddamn it, like you got to work.
And see, that's what I'm trying to think of. Like what I would be willing to take off. I guess I don't know.
Little shit, like I said, the car wash.
Like it's little to y'all, but it ain't little to me.
I'm talking about the everyday stuff. You're thinking big picture, metaphysical shit. We're talking about everyday
holistically,
shit.
like
no, that's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying.
Because it goes together.
No, it doesn't. Men don't think like that. We don't think like that. We don't think on the metaphysical level. And that's what I'm saying. You're not gonna make us. Our brain does not do that. We are logical thinkers. What is going to happen in your everyday life that you would be willing to give up for some bomb sex? And you just said yourself, maybe the car wash, yes. And that's fine. That's a perfect example of what you're talking about.
No, I just said I would ask the other dude to do it more than once.
See, that's part of the problem. There's no compromise with you, Cassandra. Goddamn. So I got to put it down in the bedroom and goddamn wash the car every fucking 2 weeks. I got to make goddamn $75,000, $80,000 a goddamn year. Be ready to goddamn take you out when the fuck you want to take out. I can't watch Alabama football. Goddamn, what the fuck?
Oh no, we're gonna watch Alabama football. I don't care nothing about NFL. And I might start back watching basketball. But I ain't gonna bother you about that. Because I'll be out doing something else.
Without you asking us no questions.
What happened now?
We talking about watching Alabama football without you asking us any questions.
Well, if I can't ask y'all no question, then I just won't watch it with y'all. You should be willing to answer questions.
Not doing a game.
I'll wait till after the play, and then I'll be like, what happened? What was that for? What was that play for? Blah, blah, blah.
But okay,
now football had too many exceptions and all that, so I don't know all the rules.
we talked about this last week.
We talk about it all the time because they don't seem to get it. If
Well,
they hadn't heard,
excuse me then. I would think you would want me in there watching it with you versus complaining about you watching it.
No, go watch Lifetime. Go watch A&E. Go watch Married at First Sight. Go watch 60 Seconds of Weddings. I don't give a shit for them 3 hours.
I'll
For
text
them
my
3 hours.
work husband and ask him.
That's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine.
I'll text my work husband and I'll be like, what just happened? What does this mean?
Hey, that's fine. And if he's willing to tell you, cool. That means you come back enlightened, and you ain't have to bother me to get it.
Okay, let's not get off on that. The next comment said some women want a porn star in the bedroom type of guy, and they can't do ish outside the bedroom.
That's why they.
What do y'all think about that?
That's why they're a side piece. That's why they're being a side piece. He doing just that. Only certain room what's in the bedroom. He doing nothing outside. That's why he is a side piece.
Pig said that's the side piece. Yeah, no, I can't deal with that. That's my point. I'm saying, like, if you're good in the bedroom, but everything else don't mesh, I can't do that. Like, yeah.
You can't base relationship off of sex anyway. Because
but that's not the point, though. The point was, if you had bomb sex, would you be willing to give up some of the things on your list, some of the minor things on your list?
But see, that's what I'm saying. You can't tell me it's minor. Like, I feel like it's on the list for a reason, right? So I'm not going to be willing to take a lot off just because it's important to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not going to put nothing on the list that I can compromise on. I'm only going to put the ones that are non-negotiables.
You got some women that are doing it though, because you got some with dudes that's going upside their head every other day, and all they got to do to get her to forget about that is, put it down in the bedroom. And so they will.
I ain't forgetting that, boo, because you're gonna be in the emergency room. No, we're not doing that. It ain't that type of.
I'm just saying, you got those out there that do that.
That's really sad, and I'm sad for them.
Till they get to the point where they can't take it no more, and they finally leaving. But they'll put up with it for a long time.
I don't think it's the sex, Tasha. I don't think that. I think that if somebody's in an abusive relationship, it's more than just the sex. I can't see nobody. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not fixing to put up with a physical abuse, but you put it down, I'm gonna forget about it. No, ma'am, no, sir. I feel like a lot of times those women are dependent upon them financially, and so that's why they stay. If they're not afraid of them, afraid that they might do something to harm them if they left. That's just my opinion now. But I'm telling you, ain't no dead good. Ain't no dead good. Not to me. I'm just saying.
I think in the beginning, though, it is like that first time. He might haul off and hit them, and then like, oh, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to do it. And then they, go and have sex, and then she think everything all good. But it would only take one time for a man to hit me.
Yeah, that's the deal breaker for me too.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Everybody's lists are different, and their deal breakers are different. So it is what it is. If I see that you're really not gonna be able to sustain our relationship, we'd be better off as friends, I'll leave it that way. Like that's why it's important not to start having sex with people too early. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to go from we're having sex, we're trying to see and do all of this, but then I decide, you know what, he really can't sustain me outside of the bedroom. So if I try to take sex from you, you ain't interested no more because you already got it. So we can't be friends. So that's why people should take their time, get to know people, leave sex off, and then really get to know that person, because you might not even like them for real.
Well, the thing is, if you're
representative,
you're putting it down in the bedroom, then he gonna always want to come back. But now the thing is, he'll want to say that he's gonna want to be a cuddle buddy, if you would, a friend with benefit. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you in a tight, you got an itch that you need scratch, call me. Or not me per se, but I'm just saying, that okay.
No, I'm laughing at the user. I'm not laughing at you. The Facebook user. Oh my gosh.
So
that is so funny.
I mean, and that's how a lot of them folks get into them situations, like their friends with benefits. What say you? What do you say? What do you say?
Oh wow. You like
Tasha, you take that one.
Some women want a man to give them fire ass sex, but they are like amateur night at the Apollo in the bedroom themselves.
And we could say the same about y'all. We can say the exact same. Y'all want us to put it down. I mean, y'all talk so much noise, like y'all do this, that, and the third. And guess what? You get crickets when you actually perform. I'll be like, that ain't what you said you were gonna do. That ain't as big as you said you was. Like, really, dude? What?
I gotta be honest with you now. There are a lot of women out there who make it like they just they can do it, make your toes curl up and all that, and then you get them to that point, and they can't take half of what you got. Like I'm just
okay. Okay, that's all I can say to that. Like, really? Mello, you got any Vienna sausages? I'm just saying. You got any little turkey ling sausages? You got any of those, Mello?
There's some folks who can't take a Vienna sausage, can't take a little smoke, can't take, you know what I'm saying, none of that.
Yeah, Little Smoky, that's it, Little Smokies, baby, please. That is hilarious. What you got to say, DA? Y'all know y'all be lying about y'all skills. And to me, if you got to brag and say anything about your sex skills,
there's some women that lie about theirs too.
But that's the point. I don't have to talk about it. Because to me, we both got to learn each other anyway. Like I be telling y'all, most men don't understand. You got to learn me. You could be had sex with 100 different women. I'm still gonna be different than most of those. Or you still gotta find my spot. My spot ain't the same as hers. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta learn your partner. So I'm not gonna make no promises the first time. We just gonna see what happens.
But we're not talking about you. It's women out there who are making. I put it on you, and you're gonna buy me this, that, and the third after you get through, and then God be sitting around there like
they be talking that Megan Thee Stallion talk.
Yeah.
That Dina Howard talk.
And my knowledge, ain't nobody like a Dina Howard to make you leave, make your husband leave you because you were too freaky. That is true. I don't think nobody met up with nobody like that yet.
I'm gonna say this. First, I'm a little bit old. I'm a little bit older. Me and Mike might be a little bit from a different generation. First thing first. Granddaddy told me a long time ago, don't brag on your stuff or it'll shrink. Right. So I never bragged on my shit. So we don't do that around these parts. 2, I have learned in my career that whatever I do, thou shalt not have thy name bad in the group chat. That is rule number 1. That is rule number 1. So, know your body or not, I know what I need to do not to have my name bad in the group chat at this point in my career.
That's awesome. And it took you what, almost 50 years?
Shit, me, no, I learned that at an early age. I had this older woman when I was about 19, 20. I had this older chick. She was like 27, 28, and she schooled the young brother. Said, well, yeah.
Well, good.
That's why I learned that. Yeah, that's why I learned at a young age that women know within the first 10, 15 seconds whether or not they're asleep with you. And your job as the dude. Yes.
But hey.
Yes, exactly. The way y'all size dudes up. Maybe not 15 seconds. I give you 30.
It's but not by the time seconds.
By the time I get, hey, how you doing? My name is Stan. I just came over here because, I thought, you look nice and I want to know if you would like to further this conversation. I'd like to buy you a drink. By the time I get that out my mouth, you know whether or not you give me some. You know whether or not, And at that point right there, whether you take the drink just because you thirsty and you want a damn free drink. If you take, it is my job from there on out not to fuck it up.
That's right.
Because if you are, because if you're not gonna give me none, you wouldn't continue the conversation.
That's not
so.
That's not
So
true.
at that point, it's my job not to fuck it up. So I learned that at an early age.
But a lot of you guys do. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh no, that's part of the rules. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. That's part of the. That's look. Don't let nobody tell you this, but there really is a handbook, and that's one of the rules that we just said. But don't tell nobody.
What's the rule? We know in 30. Y'all know in 30 seconds.
Yeah, we know. We know y'all know.
But the only way I would know before you even spoke to me is because I've already peeped you out. Like I'm
exactly.
And I want to know more about you. I know the basic stuff about you, and so if you come at me wrong, you can hang it up.
Exactly, because you know whether or not at the point where I open my mouth, even if I'm busted, if I look like I ain't shit, you ain't gonna want no drink from me. You ain't gonna want no drink from me.
Right. Tasha, that's on you. Read that one, Tasha.
Some women don't have that walk and want to come at a dude like they do. Wow.
Mello is so stupid.
I'm gonna say this. I'll say this. There are very few people that I have come across that were just how would you say, dry as the Sahara Desert. So another thing Granddaddy told me was that if you want somebody to get somewhere, it is your job to take them there.
All right now. Granddaddy was wise.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, he told me this when I was young. I ain't appreciate it until I got a little bit older. He was dropping diamonds on me. I was like 8, 9 years old. I ain't know what the fuck he was talking about. I thought Granddad was talking shit.
Well, he shouldn't be talking about that at 8, 9, but okay.
But he had my time left.
I thought you were like 16.
He ain't had my time left. Don't do Granddad like that. He was giving all the wisdom he could. I was around grown folks and I shouldn't be in. That's what it was. I got one of them families. I got one of them families that I got an uncle that barely older than me.
Okay. I know people like they know same age.
Hey, look, I got I got cousins. I got cousins that's older than my daddy.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, you older than your uncle. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So we was having them conversations with Granddaddy. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. You can it's your job to get on that player. If she ain't got that walk, that might be a little bit your fault. I'm just saying.
Saying I'm glad this is the second time we agree.
Wait a minute. Okay, then I take back what I just said.
No, because I was gonna say if it ain't there, it's something you ain't doing right.
Yeah, no, bro. She just got whacked. Her stuff just garbage. You just throw her in the street.
Too late. You already said it.
Nah, just garbage. But now I will. But now I will say this. I will say this. There have been a couple of cases where, and I just come to find out later on in life that it wasn't just me.
What you mean? They couldn't go there?
Yeah. But she just,
because it's mental for some people. Like you have to regulate my mind first. Otherwise, I'm somewhere else, honey. I'm thinking about what I got to do tomorrow. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but think about it. I mean, some of this stuff. But just saying. Some of that stuff is self-lubricating. It's like the engine in the car. It's just gonna go like it's gonna go. You understand what I'm saying?
No, that's what you call foreplay. That's why you're supposed to do.
I get that.
That is the lubrication stage.
But I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But you can just look. You know what I'm saying? But if you come across somebody that you just you about to die, you about to cough up a lung or whatever, and they still just like dry, like they shit you can do about that, bro. Shit you can do about that.
Whatever. Let's look at ourselves first and see if we can do something differently before we blame the other person.
No, it's always the woman's fault. It's always y'all. I did everything I could do.
They said sometimes they brag/lie about it.
No, you can tell that. You can tell that. You can't front that. You can't front that unless you get your real freaky chick that let you spit on her stuff. But then I mean, it's whatever. Then, do you care? Do you care if it's WAP or not? Do you care if it's WAP? You really don't care if it's WAP. I mean, if she let you spit on it, then hey, it just
How
what
do
it
y'all
is.
think we feel when y'all lie about the size? Like, come on.
Oh, that's why you don't, bro. That's why you don't. That's why I will tell the 100%. I will say this 2 things. I'm a grower, not a shower. So so don't look at me in no gray sweatpants and think it's gonna fool you. Amen, sir. Amen. Shout out to all the growers. Shout out to all the growers. I mean, everybody ain't walking around with their shit.
You should not be putting that on there for that now.
Everybody ain't because everybody can't walk around showing they 8 and 9 inch long thing. It just can't. You just can't. I mean, you just can't. It's gonna get in. It's gonna get in the way of your leg. You just can't. You gonna be to walk right. You know how hard. You just don't understand how hard it is to walk around with a hard dick. You just don't understand. It is hard. That's why niggas don't like standing up in front of class.
Pun intended.
You know what I'm saying?
It ain't about what you got; it's how you use it.
That is a lie, fellas. That is a lie. That is a lie. Women will. If a woman tells you that, she loves you. She loves you. Your woman tell you that. If your woman tell you, baby, it's all right. She loves you. That because she lying. She lying. Oh, she lying. She loves you.
Well, that's good to know.
You.
That's good to know.
If you okay, and this is the thing, and every now and then, relationship or not, and I know once you get deep into a relationship, you be wanting to set the mood with the lights and the candles and flower petals on the bed and the Luther Vandross or whatever playing in the background. As much as you need that, my argument is this: every now and then, you need to be listening to some ratchet shit and just straight hunching for the sake of sweaty hunching. I honestly believe you need that in your relationship. I think both of them are important. You ought to be able to look at your mate that you can look deep into her eyes and you can say, baby, I love you. You connect with my soul and you are the other part of me. You ought to be able to look that same person in the eye and says, I want to fuck you out of you. You ought to be able to do that to both. You ought to be able to do that. You ought to be able to do that. You ought to be able to, I'm just saying. That's just me.
I have to ask a question. Do you agree?
Yes.
Peg, do you agree? We lost her.
Hey, she too busy laughing. She about to choke. She about to make her eat this shit. And I said that shit, and she like to swallow that Chinese food she eat. I know what the fuck it was. She about to die. About to die.
Peg, is he right? Are you eating Chinese? You ain't me. No.
No.
Hey, Peg, do you agree? Do you agree with him?
I didn't hear what he said.
Too busy chewing.
Charlie gone. What did you say, Sam?
Huh?
Oh, that's why she got that damn dog. That damn dog get all your fucking attention.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. Tell her what you said.
Oh, what did I say?
You said that sometimes you got to have that.
Oh yeah. The same person that you want to look deep into your soul while you are passionately making love to. You ought to want that person to look you deep into your soul and say, "Hey, I want you to pull my hair and spank me and choke me." You got to be able to do that with the same person.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Sometimes you want the roughneck to come out.
What you think, Peg? She don't even want to answer that.
I'm sorry, what y'all say? Did I miss something? I was talking to my baby.
Oh yeah.
You're on mute. Stay on mute.
Sometimes you want the roughneck.
I said Peg ain't got the answer. I know she my sister. She like being choked like I like being choked.
Oh, okay. So y'all was still on the same topic. I got it.
We're trying to get her answer to that because you said you don't think so. And Tasha said,
who said I don't think so?
Oh, I thought you said you didn't think so.
No, I didn't say that.
No, everybody wants that person. Everybody wants that porn star.
Everybody wants that nasty, that ooh,
but if
that
you're doing it right,
everybody
though,
wants
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like if you're
Everybody.
doing it
But now,
right, and when
but
I
now
say
I will
doing it
say,
right, I mean if you're doing everything else, being thoughtful, being considerate, trying to make my load a little bit lighter. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
So that
no,
I don't get so tired. We trying to keep this thing out.
Those two are not mutually exclusive. Those two are not mutually
But
exclusive.
what I'm saying to you is,
They
I
are
would
not.
feel that way if you're doing well in those areas, and I feel appreciated, I feel valued, I feel loved. Then I'm gonna look at you and say that. That's what I'm saying for me.
That is not realistic. That is not.
Okay.
Not. He is not. This guy is not going to wash your car every 2 weeks. He's not. He's going to miss a week occasionally, especially when it get cold, like February, January. It's gonna be cold. We gonna spend no money on it. Ain't that dirty? No damn way. Ain't been nowhere.
Why does he have to spend money to do it? That's what I'm saying. He can do it himself.
It's cold, nigga. It is cold in January and February. Who the fuck wants to
Not the whole day. You better get out there to peak the peak sunshine.
What peak? What peak sometime? It's 30 degrees.
Car washes. Take it to the car wash. Vacuum it out.
I gotta spend money.
You don't have to. If it's too cold for you to do it, then pay somebody.
That water get on you. It's cold enough.
That's all I'm saying. If you don't want to do it yourself, pay somebody.
You don't go swimming.
Do it long as it gets done.
You don't go swimming in 40-degree weather. Why the car gotta bathe?
The car ain't got no feelings.
Exactly. That's why the motherfucker gotta be.
You want me to be riding dirty? I'm a reflection of you. So if people see me getting out of old dusted car with the wheels nasty, the car and windshield all nasty.
It ain't gonna be dusty or nasty now, but goddamn, give a nigga a break every 2 weeks in January. Shit, nah.
I would be happy with
I'm gonna make sure it washed for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna make sure it washed for Valentine's Day.
Then you just hear me say that I'll be happy with once a month. You don't put that unrealistic every 2 weeks on there.
Okay, well, if you good once a month, then we might be straight then.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying. I'm not unreasonable. Okay. I'm really not. Like I said, if I go somewhere on a dirt road and get it dirty, then yeah, clean it back up, and I'll be good for another 3 weeks.
Not about hey, but I will say this: don't you take your ass on a dirt road on Monday and I just wash your shit on Sunday. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't come.
Okay.
If I don't wash
your car wash, so you won't see it.
hey. If I don't wash that motherfucker, if I don't spend all Saturday washing that motherfucker so we can go to church and look good on Sunday, goddamn it, don't you come to make me on Wednesday talking about some babe. I ran into some mud. I'm gonna be like, oh well. Goddamn it.
Whatever. I'm gonna take your car in.
Shouldn't.
Y'all always do y'all stuff better than ours. You gonna take care of your car?
No, absolutely not. That is false. That is false. Keep it full
of gas, and then we want to ride my car out of gas.
No. I will say this, and Mike can concur with this, and most men will tell you this. If you are in a wholehearted relationship like that, in a situation like that, typically it's the woman's car that gets taken care of better than the man's. Because the man gonna make sure that no matter what, now my shit, I might have a quarter tank. My shit might forever be on a quarter tank of gas. But I'm gonna make sure you got enough at least where you can get your ass home.
I want a full tank.
I mean, no, goddamn it, wait a minute now, 'cause we might be between pay periods, goddamn it. I'm gonna make sure you can get home.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
look, wait a
minute, wait a minute, Cassandra, because look now, and listen, and I'm saying this and it's funny. But this is real life. Just imagine, like, for real. We are on that Wednesday. My paycheck hit Thursday night. Mm-hmm. We on that Wednesday. I got a quarter tank of gas. You got a quarter tank of gas. And we not fucking with savings. We not doing none of that. And something happened, some unexpected event. And I got $50 left in my pocket. I'm going to keep that quarter tank of gas. I might give you 25 just to give you a half a tank. Because all I need you to do is get home that day. Then when Thursday night kick in, when that direct deposit kick in, I got you on the full tank. But I just need to get you home.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, see, now you can understand what I'm saying? It don't sound so crazy, and I do it. See that? Come on over.
Never.
Come on over. But it don't sound so crazy, and I do it. Real life makes you think. Real life brings
trust, believe.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's just and that is a funny example. But that's like real life for some people. Like that's real life. Like that shit happens.
Yeah, well, we done been there.
You know what I'm saying? Like Like, and you know, we have all gotten to the point that, you know, we know, okay, yeah, now we got to keep, you know, we got to keep gas in our car. Everybody grown enough, but yeah, we didn't had them times like, man, fuck, I got $25 left and I got a quarter tank of gas to tomorrow, and I'm hungry, nigga.
You better go eat something in the cabinet.
And every dude, and this to be the thing, Cassandra. And when you get in the car with the dude, because we done fixed up, we done hooked up your car. We finna go. Just say we done washed your car Saturday. We go into the country in my car because we don't want to get your car dirty. We taking my car to the country so we can drive your car Sunday to church. Okay, in my car, I got a quarter tank of gas. My gas light is gonna come on, and what you gonna say is, babe, you need to get some gas. And what every dude will tell you is, what, Mike? I know my car.
Yeah, we can make it.
Yep, yeah. I know my car. Because, and I'm gonna tell you why, Cassandra, and I'm gonna tell you why. And it's foolish logic. It is foolish logic. It works almost like women's intuition. Once you have your car for so long and you rode that motherfucker on empty for so long, and this is for these old, and this is for these ain't for these new niggas that on their gas tank, it'll tell you 12 miles to empty. We ain't talking about y'all new niggas. Y'all new niggas don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking about when all you had was the E and the light. And that's it. You had to know your car to know, okay, when that light come on, I have approximately 25 more miles that I can go. So if we going down to mama house down in the country and mama house is 11 miles away, I know that when that light come on, I can get down mama house and back home. And then Sunday morning, we gonna drive your car. And then I'm gonna put my last $25 in my tank Monday morning before I go to work. And that last $25 is gonna last me till I get paid on Thursday. That's a man thought. That's man. That's real life. That's man shit.
I'm sorry, y'all. I missed the comment. Is that why you said what you said, Stan? Because of what the comment was? Yeah. Yes.
What was the comment?
The comment said, I want a wife and a mistress in the same person. Make love to and have nasty relations with sometimes. Yeah. Saying you sound like you're in a hole or something. What did you do?
My phone.
Oh, okay. Did somebody try to call you?
Sound booth tripping, yeah.
Okay, that's what I say. It's probably you should put on do not disturb, dude.
Oh dang. Y'all look. I'm sorry, I lost track of time, man. I did not realize that it's almost 10:30.
I let it go over because we started a little late, but now we past that point now. So
yeah, what time we start about 8 something, 8:15?
Yeah, on the live clock is at 1 hour and 52 minutes.
It was a very interesting conversation, and once again, had fun over here on Battle of the Sexes. Because you know, next Sunday, 8 p.m. We got another topic that Lady T came up with again. She has been coming up with some good topics here lately.
Man, I'm getting them off Facebook.
Well, yeah, it's however you do it. And if y'all got any comments that y'all want to put on go ahead on play some on the Battle of the Sexes page. We'll be looking at them. Also,
y'all want us to talk about everybody who be tuning in or whatever, put something that y'all want us to talk about. We can talk about anything. Like, it don't matter. If you want to talk about how to fix your credit, if you want to talk about Cassandra can talk about if you want to learn how to buy a house, Cassandra multitasking all the way. I got you to real estate.
I don't do that no more.
I know it, but you know a little something about a little something. Don't act like you don't. Okay, now you know what I'm saying. And between Cassandra and Peg, we got master's degree therapists on the ways. So we can always give some social emotional feedback. You know, mental health is always important, especially in the Black community. I am a prime example of that.
There you go. Your phone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to mental health awareness back in May. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Hey, June is Men's Health Month, so y'all need to go get your screening.
I ain't going to the doctor. Y'all
at age, y'all need colonoscopy.
I am not knowing it. That's 50. That's 50. Nobody sticking their finger in my booty.
Health Month in June. Go to the doctor. Get your physicals.
No, we are not. Not. I take a look.
Age is 45.
Hey, Cassandra, let me ask you this.
You need to have a colonoscopy.
Hey, I say, and it's interesting you say that. I seen a commercial about color guard.
Color guard.
Yeah. Okay. Now. Okay. Would something like that be like real? Is something like that really viable, or is it really? I mean, and I know it's probably better to go to the doctor, but is something like that about for somebody who really don't want to go get their fingers stuck? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't replace it. It's just
okay.
And then it tells you on the commercial, if you read the fine print, anybody with like a history of colon cancer or something like that should not do that. Shouldn't do colon guard. So you can't do it.
I don't have a history in my family of that.
But I mean, you can do that just for starters, but you still gonna have a colonoscopy.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, gotta get it.
Mm.
But I tell you, because I personally have had to have one, unfortunately. You won't know nothing about it. The worst thing is drinking that stuff.
Yeah.
And cleaning your self out. You gonna
I ain't gotta have no stuff. Just give me a cup of coffee and a black. I'm be straight.
You are crazy. Look, thank you, Tony, for talking to us tonight.
Man, are y'all sure that's Tony? Are y'all serious? Is that really Tony? Like for real? I mean,
I don't know if he made all the comments, but he made a comment. But
I'm gonna say, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like okay, like shout out to Tony.
Thank you, other viewers too. That's a good point.
Right? Whosoever y'all is, we appreciate
thank
them
you, viewers.
Yeah,
we enjoyed you giving us more to think about.
On next Sunday, man, with a whole nother topic. Y'all be looking out for it. I'll be posting it. Hopefully, I'll post it tomorrow if I don't pass out. Also, I want to make sure everybody know that this month is Juneteenth. Celebration coming up. We got one coming up at Paramount Park. Actually, it's going to be two of them. One in Paramount Park, one in Snow Hidden Park. Paramount Park is going to be on the 18th. And our Snow Hidden Park going to be on the 19th. So the 19th, of course, Father's Day. So
hey, not the shit on Juneteenth. Just not the, because I love us and I like to celebrate us. But you see how disrespectful they is to Father's Day. You see that shit? That's the exact shit I'm talking about. They wouldn't have dare did no shit like that on Mother's Day weekend. You see what I'm saying? See, that's wrong. See what I'm saying? That's the disrespect to men is real around this thing. And we just supposed to lay down and take this shit and say
it's a very important event, so why not?
I get that. No, damn it. How come we can't do a Father's Day rally? Shit. Save the dads, goddamn it.
All the dads come to Juneteenth.
See, no, we don't ask Mother's Day to share. We don't share shit with Mother's Day. God damn it. See, man, that's not fair, man. Okay, now I say this. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm joking. I'm not serious. But I mean, I'm just saying.
Stay. Before you say that, the reason why there is one on the 18th, which is that Saturday, and not on the 19th, which is Father's Day, is because it is Father's Day. And they decided that they didn't want to do it. That's the one. That's the big one. That's going to be on 18th at Paramount Park from 10 to 3. 10 o'clock going to be a parade, and then after that it's going to be a bunch of entertainment and barbecuing and everything else. Going to be some food trucks out there, some free food, of course, vendors and everything. So. Be willing to come on out there, bring your tents, your lawn chair, your coolers, everything. Have a good old time.
You say free food? You say free food? You say free food? You say free food? Okay, well
it is free.
Okay, we'll take back everything I said and enjoy your Father's Day out there with the free food. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself out there with the free food and the speaking and all that good stuff. Enjoy your Father's Day, black men. Love us. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, we see DJ taking mellow on them ones and twos. Yes, we will be there, honey, to support. Y'all doing big things, gentlemen.
Definitely. And because if I don't, we're gonna keep on talking. We're gonna go ahead and get off this thing tonight. Thank you very, very, very much to the boss panel for Miss Cassandra. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much, Peg.
Okay.
Stan said you eat food. You know what I'm saying? I had some yesterday. It was delicious. Boss Lady T, and of course the Devil's Advocate, Stan G. Thank you so very much, y'all, for coming in tonight. Also, thanks Tank and Buck Dollar. They wound up having to get off, but we appreciate them coming in. Y'all have a good week. Please be safe, and y'all try not to burn up, please, because we want to see y'all back here on Sunday.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Stay hydrated. Good night and be blessed, everybody.
All right. Who's there?